a nice, clear voice to read background information. Who would like to take on that charge? Please volunteer. Thank you very much. Because Elton, he didn't do too good. Okay? Let me have Mateus. Thank you.
Earth's continents are moving on tectonic plates or pieces of Earth's crust that flow on the ascensosphere and the mantle. The part of the mantle they float on flows like a thick liquid. It is very hot and is under great pressure. The mantle sea comes from deep inside the Earth's core. Convective currents carry the heat to the mantle. The mantle close to the Earth's core is hot and has some properties of a thick liquid. The mantle rock farther from the core is cooler. The hot mantle rock rises. The cooler mantle rock sinks. As the cooler rock moves closer to the core, it heats up and rises. This process repeats in an endless cycle called convection currents.
Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to write the hypothesis, okay? And we want to do the testable question. So you guys are doing an observation on convection heat, or how the mantle heats up the water. So, the core of the earth causes the movement of the continents because, what can we fill in the blank? Because what? Look at your background information and be able to fill in the blank. What can we say? I need someone to respond. Axel, what do you think? We're just making a hypothesis. Does our hypothesis have to be correct? The mantle. So you're going to say, the core of the earth causes the movement of the continent because of the mantle. We got to give a complete thought. What about the mantle?
The parts of the mantle, they float.
Okay, because the mantle is constantly what?
Moving.
There you go. So this is what we're going to prove or disprove, okay? So and if we can look at the circles, what are they showing us? What are they showing us? What does the arrow show us? Movement, Elton, right? Okay, so it's showing us movement. Is everybody writing that down? Because this is what we're trying to prove, okay? Now, this first portion of this lab is answering some questions, okay? And we're going to go through this. And as Mateus read, I want you to skim through that information because most of this is in the text. So I'm going to go to the next box. And we're going to answer these questions. We're working together as a team. The rest of the FA, because this is an FA, there's no retakes. You guys are going to, thank you. You're going to answer these questions, all right? So we got background information. What are tectonic plates, Aiden? What are tectonic plates? Look at your reading. What are tectonic plates? Yes, Axel.
Pieces of earth.
Good. Pieces continue. Say it nice and loud.
Pieces of earth that float on the atmosphere.
Uh-huh. That's it. We're going to just end it right there. And everybody should be writing this down. Because Axel found the answer. It was right there in the reading. That's a good one right there. All right, I'm moving that out the way. Now, since he's already told us what tectonic plates are, let's label the earth. All right? So, Justin, let me move this out the way because I don't want this in the way. Justin, where's the core? Look on the board, babe. It's right there. Where's the core? Say it again. The middle, okay. So he's saying this is the what? Core. Good job. All right. So now, Miss English, where is the crust? The one on the outside? Okay. Which outside? Is it green? Is it orange? I'm waiting. All right. So she's saying this is the... Okay, so now, Aiden, which one is the mantle? The orange. This is the mantle. Good job. So the mantle is made out of a hot liquidly fire, like plastic, but constantly moving. Okay? Now, where does the mantle get its heat from? Jaylene, where does the mantle get its heat from? The core. Say it nice and loud. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ernesto. What is a convection current? It's in your reading. What is a convection current? It carries heat to the mantle, or okay, current. Okay, carries heat to the mantle. Okay, and it's constantly doing what? Now, if you look where it says hot mantle rocks rises and cooler mantle rock sinks. And this is a endless what? An endless cycle. An endless cycle. Okay. All right, now Justin, I know you got this one. I know you got this one. I know you got this one. Review. So, how are the temperatures and the density related? Compare the sentence. Liquids with higher temperature are hotter, so they are less or more dense. What do you think? Say it again. Think about what we just said about something sinking. There you go. Now finish the sentence. So if they're less dense, then what are they going to do? Sink or rise? Sink or float? They're going to sink when they're less dense. Say the opposite. Float. Okay. All right, now, so then the obvious is, Kayla, read that last sentence. Liquids with lower temperatures or cooler are going to do what? They're more or less dense? You think? They are definitely more. And are they going to float or sink, my man? They're going to sink. She said they're going to sink. Okay. I hope everybody has this, because now what we're getting ready to do, turn to the next page. We're going to do the observation. So let me explain what's going to take place in this lab, because it's very simple. So, we're going to look at the procedures. I've done a good portion of it for you because our first class did not know. So each container has a bucket of water, or a container of water filled up to a certain level. Clear water or cold water in it, all right? You're going to take 2 empty cups, and you're going to set, and I'm going to use this red as an example. you're gonna take, this will be your container. You're gonna take the cups and you're gonna lay them on top, okay? Just like that. Pretend that's filled with water. You're gonna come, one of your people is gonna come to me to get hot water. We're gonna fill up the cups with hot water. And because this is an experiment, we cannot touch this because your hands will get what? Hot. So you have to touch the rim. All right? So you're going to take the water and put it in the middle and then put it like this. Before you do that, you're going to add a drop or two of food coloring in the water. Just drop it in while it is cold, and then you're going to make an observation of what's taking place with that water with the color in it. Then you're going to also put 2 cards into your water to lay. Pretend like this was one of those big ones. You're going to lay the cards in there. You're going to look at the observation. Now you're going to slide the hot water under. Then you're going to look to see what you're going to observe during this observation. So let me show you the next steps. Okay? Let me clear this. So, your responsibilities of the procedures is to make sure that you have a plastic container, you have 3 cups, one of them is going to have hot water, the other is cold water, which is inside of the container, food coloring, and two cards. So your person that comes to get the cards and the water will get this from me, okay? You're going to float the 2 cards on top of the water above the hot cup. You're going to put it in next to the middle so that you can see what takes place. You're going to observe the movement of the food coloring from the sides and above the container, okay? You have to have a group leader, a timekeeper, a technician, and a materials handler. There is 4, say it again? So there's gonna be there's 6 stations, 4 per station, okay? You gotta be careful of the electrical currents around you because of the water and the food coloring. Some are already done spilled food coloring on the table, so you gotta be careful, make sure that you don't get nothing on your hands or your clothes, because it stains the stains, okay?
It's darker than yellow. So, okay, but if you make it darker, it's not gonna be orange. Yes, it is. It's gonna be dark orange.
So what did you see and observe? Tell me what you see and observe. Tell me what you see and observe. You gotta be nice and loud. What did you see and observe?
We observed that the food coloring started spreading, and then some of it went down, but most of it stays on the surface.
Did it rise or sink?
Some of it rose and some of it sunk.
Okay, so what happened to your tectonic plates? Did they stay together or they spread apart?
They spread apart.
Okay, good job. Now clean up.
What's in there? You guys No, I'm not gonna tell you that. What's this last name?